Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why most high-ticket closers never achieve their goals, exactly how to fix it, and if you stay to the end, number 5 is probably my favorite. With that being said, let's dive right into it. And of course, guys, if you don't know who I am already, my name is Richard Mujica. We have a sales agency called OneCallClosers.com, where this year alone, guys, we will do over $70 million in high-ticket sales. So with that being said, let's dive right into it. Number 1, guys, why most high-ticket closers will never reach their goals is because there is a lack of proper training. Let me explain what I mean by this. See, most high-ticket sales trainers, if you're even getting sales training right now, by the way, like most companies, guys, this like blows my mind, but most companies don't even train their reps. They just like hope that they get on the phone and they start closing. That is just crazy. But there's bad training even if you're getting it. So let me explain. So most training is more product over prospect. So a lot of sales training will be like, hey, let me show you how to sell the, here's the product, here's what the features and the benefits are, here's, how you're going to position the product, here's this about the product, but nobody trains you on the prospect. At the end of the day, guys, the product doesn't really matter. Don't focus on the product, focus much more on the prospect. And what I mean by this is, who are you getting on the phone? What are their fears? What are their desires in life? What are their challenges? What are their specific situations? Because once you understand your prospect, you're gonna realize most prospects have the same thing that they want over and over and over. And the better you know your prospect, the better you can pitch your solution, the more deals you will win. That's number 1, guys. Number 2, when getting proper training, is tonality over words. A lot of sales training, they're gonna give you a script, they're gonna show you the words to say, the science behind why you're saying it. Hey, when the prospect says this, you say that, but nobody trains on how to deliver the words. And if you follow my YouTube channel, guys, you're gonna realize I'm a big believer in tonality. In fact, I believe words have very, very little to do with communication and persuasion. And the research shows this, right? About 7% of all communication is words. Everything else is body language and tonality. If you wanna master this game, don't focus on the words, focus on the tonality. And that is why I get irked with most sales training. It has nothing to do with tonality, it's all word-based, which is why most people get 2 scripts and they have different performances. It's not because of script, it's because there's one rep that's saying it a lot better. And then number 3, guys, when it comes to proper training, is connection over scripts. In today's day and age, guys, if you think you are gonna get by having a magical script, you will lose. You need to understand how to connect with a human. And a large part of connection is we do it naturally. If you're just hanging out with your buddy, you have a connection with that person. Why? Not because you're scripting him or because you're thinking of the next words to say. It's because you are genuinely interested in that person and you want that person to win and you like that person. If you can learn how to connect over the phone, you don't need a freaking script. You will connect, they will like you, they will believe you, and they will trust you. That will lead to more closes. Reason number 2, guys, why most high-ticket closers will never reach their goals is purely because they have bad money beliefs. I mean, I know me personally, I struggle with this for years, and there's a couple ways you're gonna identify bad money beliefs in yourself. Number 1, guys, if you go to a mirror right now, right? If you could just go to a mirror, you look at yourself in the eyes or in the face, and if you can't say, I deserve to be a millionaire, I deserve to make a lot of money, and if you can't say it with confidence and actually believe it, if you feel a little funny saying that in front of a mirror, that is a telltale sign, guys, you have money issues. There's something in the back of your mind that says, no, I don't deserve it. No, that's not true. No, I can never be a millionaire, right? If you have any of these things in the back of your mind, guys, there's something going on with money. You don't think it's abundant. You don't think it's an abundant resource that everybody has, that it can flow to you easily. There's something that is not right. So that's one study that you can do right there. Number 2, guys, when it comes to bad money beliefs, is what is the first thought that you have when you hear the word money? I just said money. What's the first thought that comes into mind? If your first thoughts when you hear the word money are not of abundance, then there's something a little off in your money beliefs, right? If you think, oh, you know what, money is, I don't want to, money's a little bad. Oh, you know what, money's a little hard to come by. Money's a little scarce. Oh man, nobody in my family's ever had money. You know what, budgets and this. Guys, the first thought you should have when you hear the word money is just pure abundance, right? That is another sign that you probably have bad money beliefs. And then number 3, guys, a telltale sign that you have bad money beliefs right now is when you get money, you lose money, right? A lot of closers, salespeople, you can make a lot of money in this game. There's no doubt about it. More money than probably any profession on the planet. But with that being said, if you're gaining more money and then you're always going back down to being broke, maybe you have a $15,000 commission month, you go and buy stupid stuff, now you're back to paycheck. That is a telltale sign, guys, that you have bad money beliefs. And until you fix this problem, you're always going to be broke no matter how much money you make. And also what's gonna happen, because I've seen this over and over again, is as soon as you start making money and then going back down to being broke, you're gonna believe to yourself that, why should I even make more money? What's the purpose of making more money? I'm just gonna go down to being broke again, right? And then these beliefs start compounding. You're not gonna ask for more money on the phone. You're not gonna follow up as much. You're not gonna take as many calls because you're gonna be like, what's the point? So guys, one thing you can do right now, if you're not reaching your goals in high ticket sales, is develop better money beliefs. You'll thank me later. Point number 3, guys, why you're not reaching your goals in high ticket sales is because you simply have poor time management. See, something I find far too often, guys, is because simply you have poor time management. Understand this, the number one activity that will make you the most money in sales based off of thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of research is talk time. The rep who has more talk time in a given month will most likely make the most money. What does that mean? That means you're on the phone talking with prospects. You're in front of the customer, helping them solve their problems, right? That is the biggest predictor of your success, which means it's the highest leverage activity that you can do as a sales rep. And see, what I've seen far too often is sales reps, they have this follow-up list, but their follow-up list sucks, right? They don't know who their hot customers are. They're following up with everybody the same, treating every customer the same. That is a bad idea, guys, because there's more hot customers than not. And you want to deal with your hot list when you're using your time. And then also, make no mistake about it, podcasts, YouTube videos, all that stuff is great, but it's not the highest leverage activity. If you're finding times throughout your day where you could be on the phone with a prospect, but instead you're watching a YouTube video on how to close, or you're listening to a podcast, guys, save that stuff for later. Remember, talk time is the biggest predictor of your success. Use that time wisely to get in front of customers. And then lastly, guys, I would say the highest leverage activity that you can do right now is get a one-on-one coach, a mentor, somebody that's been there and has done that, because number one, they're gonna hold you accountable to your goals, and number two, they're gonna identify your blind spots. See, we all have blind spots in our closing career that we don't know that we're doing. And if you don't know what you don't know, that information will hold you back from crushing more deals. Get a coach, get a mentor. Hey guys, we don't have a coaching program right now because, to be completely honest with you, we make a ton of money with a sales agency. But if you are looking for coaching, or if that's something that you'd be interested in with One Call Closers, let us know in the comments below, because maybe that's something that we can put together for you guys. And then point number 4, guys, when it comes to not reaching your goals, it could be that you have a lack of adaptability. See, as a high ticket closer, you're in an environment that is constantly changing and evolving, right? You're gonna deal with different customers. You're gonna deal with different needs. You're gonna deal with different solutions that you need to package for people. And you must have an adaptable mindset, meaning there's no one size fits all approach. There's no cookie cutter approach. Every time you get on the call, you need to be able to adapt to the prospect. What is the prospect looking for? What is the desire that he has? How can I amplify the desire? And then how can I give that prospect what he wants with our solution? The better you're able to adapt in this environment, the more success you're gonna have in your high ticket sales calls. And then finally, guys, last but not least, probably my favorite point, is you need to relentlessly improve yourself, guys, and you also need to believe in yourself like nobody else. Let me explain what I mean. See, there's a great quote that says, your level of income can never succeed your level of personal development. And what does that mean? That means who you are is more important than what you do. If you want to succeed at the highest level in this game, you need to become the type of person who can succeed at the highest levels. And let me explain that type of person really quick. See, that type of person believes in themselves, believes they can do it, believes they can dominate everybody else, simply because, guys, let me tell you how you develop self-belief. It's not by doing the affirmations. It's not by chanting and doing the hurrahs and the meditation. All those things can help, guys. There's no doubt about it. But what's going to help the most is you keeping the promises that you have with yourself. Do you get up and do the workout? Do you eat right? Do you look good? Do you do the things you say you're going to do throughout the day? The more wins you can stack, you start believing in yourself a little bit more, and you start saying, oh my gosh, you know what? I am the type of person who can crush it. Because because I do what I say I'm gonna do. And then when you get on the phone with the prospect, you don't feel like a phony, you don't feel like a fraud, because you're trying to get them to go over their fears and their worries and their doubts, and you're trying to get them to spend money to upgrade their skill sets and everything, but then you're not being the type of person you need to be. So now you're in conflict. You can't get somebody to move forward when you yourself have not moved forward in your life. And if you're not being the best version of you, you're leaving a ton of money on the table, guys. So if you can do one thing, is improve yourself more than anything else, and then start believing in yourself more than everybody else. And I promise that will pay dividends in your life, and you'll start skyrocketing your success and hitting more of your goals in high ticket sales. All right, guys, with that being said, that is the 5 things you can start doing today. We'll put something on the screen right now that just kind of shows you the 5 steps that you can go through. And of course, guys, with that being said, I would love it if you just smash the like button, guys. If you like this types of content, then let the algorithm know, like, dude, this guy's content is legit. Give us a big thumbs up. And then after you give the thumbs up, if you haven't already, join the Closers Network. It's one of the fastest growing networks for high ticket closers. Free information, free courses, free products to help your game go to the next level. Links in the description. And of course, for now, guys, Rich out.